So this is going to be my review for second week of November. So in the previous video we went over these 6 trades from first week of November. Now we'll go over our second week of November starting from 10th of November to 14th. I missed November 10th. I believe I was not feeling well, so I just skipped trading. So the next 4 days I took 4 trades, and then it was a slight green week because, as you can see, I had 2 red days and 2 green days. Now let's go over the trades. So our first trade was AMD on 11th. So let's just close this and zoom in a little bit. Okay, so this day AMD was slightly green, I believe. Yeah, because previously it closes here. So first minute we had this first 5 minutes we had this huge 5 minutes candle. It was like $5 candle, and then I waited for a pullback, which it did. Then my entry should have been around this here, but I kind of waited because I wanted the price to go above the pre-market level, because it does act as a stronger resistance, which it did in this way. So I entered here, then the next candle stock pulled back a little bit, again came back, then the next one, actually let's go here. So I entered here, and then it just kind of kept on consolidating, but it did finally broke this level, but then it did not hit my 1 hour level, so I did not take any partial, and then again it was a rejection. It came back to my entry, and then I stopped out. Sorry, no, it came back to my entry, and it came back to my stop loss, and then I exited out of this position here. So it's like a 1 hour loss. In terms of lessons I learned, I'm not sure, to be honest. I feel like this is a $5 candle, and then yeah, pre-market was acting here, but I think it was still a, I would call it cat 2 trade. Yeah. And the next, I was playing around with joining this BBT funded account, so I took this trade here in order to see. I'm still thinking if I should join that 3 month. It's called 3 month funded account, because what you get is yeah, you have 3 months and then you get to keep your profit, and it only costs like $2.99 plus like $69 per month, which is like the monthly fee. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'm still not sure if I'm gonna get. But anyways, back to the trades. So this was the second trade, losing one. So same idea. It was a PLTR. We had again our first candle, which was a huge sell-off. It was like again around like a $5, $6 candle. Then I waited for a pullback, which it did, and then my entry was around this here. So if you go to 1 minute candle, so again you can see sell off, sell off, sell off. Then it just kind of pulled back here to the VWAP. Then I entered here, and then my stop loss was around just above VWAP. So I want to say around here. And then it just went from did the pullback, and then it got stopped out, and then it did the move. So it was a good trade, but just it didn't work out, which is okay. So again, a cat 2 trade. Next, lastly, the third trade we had a VWAP breakout. So this was a break-even trade. I exited in at after taking first partial. So yeah, AMD, same idea. Let's go to 5 minutes. So it was trading below VWAP here, and then as soon as the market opened, it went back, tested the VWAP, and then tried to push it through, but it sold off. And then I think I entered. Yeah, again I was playing with this funded account, so that's why I took this trade here. So yeah, you can see the sell-off here, and then as soon as it broke off, I was waiting for a pullback, which actually got just right here, and then my entry was a little bit stretched here, but it was, yeah, I entered here, then took a partial, then again tested this 20 EMA, and I just stopped out. But then afterwards, it was like a winning trade. It just went to my target level, which was around pre-market level. But it was only 1 hour trade. Sorry, 10% trade. Now, lastly, my last trade. So from now on, I'm thinking to move my trades to this journal because it's part of my subscription with Trading Terminal. I got like a free journal. This is my funded account, my test funded account. As you can see, yeah, why is it not working? There we go. So you can see I'm not eligible, so I just play around. But this is my DAS account, so I just started it from last Friday. So from what was the date? From 14th November. So from now on, I'm gonna move all of my trades to my Trading Terminal journal. So if I were to go here, click on trades. So as you can see, it's a very nice UI. If I were to go here, DAS account, it just has a nice UI, nice setup, like ticker you traded, was it long or short, time, open price, close price, volume. Then this is what I like. It gives you an hour, and then how many execution you had, and then you can actually set the tags as well. So if we were to go here, it has okay, yeah, it gives you a nice trading view chart as well. And the good thing is it shows you your entry and your exit and partial as well. See, it's a very nice journal setup. So I'm thinking to switch from my spreadsheets and all the screenshots. I'll still take screenshots, but I'll focus more on this. Anyways, so this was my fourth trade on 14th. So yeah, same idea. Let's actually go back to the screenshot right here. So this was a funny day actually. So this was the day I was trading with my real account, because for now I'm doing once or twice a week with my real money, and then rest of the week I trade on simulator because I want to slowly build my risk tolerance, and also I felt like my psychology was being impacted, in a way that I was not expecting my stop loss in many cases, and even like my reward was not always my planned. I will take aggressive partials, and yeah. So just to kind of keep developing my system, because I'm trading perfectly fine in sim, but when it comes to real one, I felt like. Anyways, we'll talk this more about in some other video. So this was the last fourth trade. So here at my entry again, same idea, AMD. On that day it was gapping down. Yeah, it was gapping down. Yeah, it was gapping down just below the VWAP, because as you can see our PDC is right there. So it's gapping down. So as soon as the market opened, it sold off a little bit, found the support at around 234 level, which you can see here is a very strong daily level. So support here, resistance here, support. So it was a very strong level. So it came back, found support here, then it just formed this 5 minutes bullish engulfing, which is a very strong pattern. So that's why you can see my entry here is even though it's not a very nice breakout, but we can still call it a breakout. So I breakout pullback confirmation or 5 minutes bullish engulfing. So I entered here, and my target was around 242 level, or wait for more around this level. But entry here, first partial. Then after taking my partial, I start switching around and testing different tickers. If you were to see my recording, live recording, it will be funny. And I got so panicked because I was trying to take a partial around, I believe, this level, and I kept selling, and he just won't sell. And then it actually um, opened another trade for me where, because I was switched to my Trip account, which is my simulator account, it had a short trade, and I was like, "What is going on?" And I got a panic because I thought it's matching my real account because I wasn't looking at this. Then I was like, "Oh, what?" And I tried to sell some share, and then it just still like would add to my position instead of actually selling this trade because I was short on this account. Anyways, then kept looking at it. Then I slowly, after like good like 3-4 minutes, I realized that, oh, I'm in a wrong account. So I changed my account, but again, since I was like in a different state, not like very sane, so I just exited out of my all of my position around this level. And then yeah, it was around a 2 hour trade. uh, it was excellent, but if I were trading properly, it would have been like partial 75% of partials here, then I would have waited. My stop loss would have been here, and which is excellent. And then I would have taken some partials here, here. Then at least it would have been like 3 hour trade. But yeah, it didn't work out. But still, it was a good trade, around 2 hour trade. So yeah, this is my week 2 of November. Overall, as I mentioned, it was still a green week. I had 2 hour loss here, which is covered by this day, and then I had around 0.3 hour win. So 0.3 hour green for the week.